Hi, this week we are looking at Star Wars Vector Prime. It is the first book in the new Jedi Order series. And I picked this up back in 1999, 2000. It was around the time the Phantom Menace came out, and I was just trying to grab everything Star Wars at the time. And this book here started off the new Jedi Order series, which introduces a new villain, or a new faction, the Yuzong Vong, if I'm pronouncing it right. And there are alien invaders from outside the Star Wars galaxy. So that alone kind of got me the hook. But reading the book, I can see why people either loved the series or they hated it. So before The Last Jedi fractured the fan base, this book kind of did the same thing. And some respects in regards to the expanding universe. Now, I will reveal a little bit of the ending in this review. So if you don't want to hear that, in short, I give this book a 4 out of 5. I do recommend you read it. So that being said, here's where I'll dive into the story mechanics and the polarizing ending. So the book basically, he has all the mains. We have primarily it's Princess Leia and Mara Jade. They are on a mission to secure peace on a planet that's strife with political unrest, which is actually the work of a Yuzong Vong agent who is just trying to cause unrest to prepare the Yuzong Vong invasion to hit the Outer Rim pretty hard. And the first act of the story, we do see another agent taking things in preparation for the invasion, making sure communications are knocked out. It's a particular planet, hence Vector Prime, that the Yuzong Vong will hit first to establish a foothold. So the gist of the book is the invasion begins, and the New Republic, the Galactic Empire Remnant, the new Jedi Order, everybody's unprepared for this new threat because the Yuzong Vong did not use traditional technology. They use a lot of biotech. The Vong hate technology. They just destroy droids on sight. I mean, and they, since they're not of the Star Wars galaxy, they are immune and not affected by the Force. So there's a sequence where a Jedi is trying to sense them, and it does not go well. So that's where to me, I find it very interesting, because you have a new villainous faction that has conquests as their primary goal. They have their own belief system. They're unaffected by the Force. So tried and true tactics will not work. They can fight just as hard as their culture is as violent. So the catalyst of the book and the climax, we do get a death of a major character. And the finale, the final pages of the book, the surviving heroes lament this character's death and mention that the galaxy feels a lot less safe with the death of this hero. So the hero that gets killed at the end is none other than Chewbacca. So what I find interesting is, in the expanded universe of the 20th century, they kill off Chewbacca and everybody else lives. But when Disney buys it, they erase the history, but they have no problems killing off the rest of the main characters, Han, Luke, and Leia, and at least Chewie lives. So obviously, the management of Star Wars really took this book to heart and decided, no way, we're going to do the opposite, because there's no way we're going to let Chewie die. And he does go out like a boss. He's literally fighting. He's yelling his death cry against a moon that's been sent to crash into the planet, the Vector Prime planet. So he sacrificed himself to save Han's youngest son. And what I do remember, and I will confirm as I read the next book in the series, I do remember Han he had resentment for his son, Anakin Solo, because he blames him for his Chewie's death. And I don't remember, and that gets resolved. I do remember it does carry over to the next book, which I believe it's Dark Tide Onslaught 1. But I'll check the series again. I'm going to try to read all 19 books in the series and give you a review. But Vector Prime, 4 out of 5. It does drag in some places, and if you're a Chewbacca fan, you will not like this book, and you might want to skip the series. Otherwise, you're looking for fresh content, looking for, if you're a Star Wars fan, hey, I recommend you look for this book. Grab it as an ebook, or if you can find it as a paperback or hardback at your used bookstore, pick it up and give a used book a second chance. But as always, hey, just don't take my word for it. Go check it out for yourself.